doing? I'm doing good. So, I am coming out with a 1960s look. I hope you dolls really enjoy this look. I have fun creating it. I got a lot of feedback on should I do a 60s or 70s blue look, and I was like, let me do mod 60s, throw some 70s in there with a little late 60s, early 70s in there, and I thought I came with this look. Hope you dolls like it. Please like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you dolls can know when I upload videos. Alright dolls, let's get started.
First, I'm spraying my face with Urban Decay primer. Now I'm dyeing my face with this Color Wheel by VS. I really love it, dolls. It helps with my under eye circles. Next, dolls, I am putting my Black Radiance on. Color Perfect liquid makeup. It is in matte and the color is Bisque. I love this, dolls. I told you dolls all about it. I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm just blending all this in. Once again, dolls, I love this foundation. It's perfect for pinups and women of color in general, and it goes from all shades and skin tones for women of color. And I highly recommend this. If you dolls is not into Fenty Beauty, I really recommend this. They have matte, they have semi-matte, and they have regular. So dolls, if you are looking for this Black Radiance is everything. I am taking my favorite translucent powder by Airspun. It's my favorite. It's in natural. You can get this in your local drugstore. Now I am contouring my nose, dolls, with the lightest banana contour shade, and I'm using cocoa shades on the sides to give my nose a nice contour effect. And just so you know, dolls, in the 60s they don't really contour, but I do in my videos sometimes. Next, I'm going in with my Too Faced blush, dolls. I'm using Pink Wink. I love this blush. It smells like cocoa. It smells so delicious, dolls. It does have a little shimmer in it, and I know some of the 60s doesn't have shimmer, but I love this blush. Next, I am going with my Revolution palette, highlighter palette. It's in the Sphinx palette, dolls. I love this. I'm just giving myself a tiny highlight on my nose and on my cheeks. Now I'm taking my eyebrow brush and I'm brushing my eyebrows, making them nice and neat, dolls. This is something I do before I do the pomade. Next, dolls, I am taking my e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and it's in dark, and I'm using the pomade and I'm just lightly putting this on my brows, dolls. I make sure that I start from the ends and then I work my way to the front. I know some does it different, but that's how I do it. Also, I'm using another brow bar. It's called Brow Bar by Sante, and I'm using that. It is a very dark black brow pomade. Next, I am taking my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion and I'm putting that on both my lids, dolls. I love it. Now I am taking my Wet n Wild mascara, Mega Lash, Mega Volume in Your, and I adore this. For 1960s looks, this really helps make your eyes pop and give you more length and fullness. Now I am taking 2 pieces of tape and putting them on the edges of my eye crease. And I'm taking the lightest color by my LA Colors Lac Eyeshadow Smoky Palette, and I'm putting this on both my lids, dolls, with my blender brush. Make sure when you do a 1960s look, you want to make sure you get the whole inner crease and outer crease, dolls. This would, like for a base, this will make your eyes pop even more when you put a white shadow before you put any other color. Make sure you put a white shadow under it, especially for 1960s, late 1960s mod or early 1970s. Now I'm taking another lighter shadow. It's a light powder blue, and I'm making sure I put that on both my lids, dolls. I'm going back and forth and blending it out, and I'm making sure I cover my inner crease and outer crease, and you will see how much it pops out more when you put a white shadow base under. Now I am taking my angle crease brush and I'm taking it in a darkest smoky look, and I'm giving myself like a twiggy late 1960s mod crease on my lids, dolls. Make sure you take your time and you just want to do little swipes step by step, like little swipes. You do not want to do it just all the way. It would look crazy. Just take your time doing this, dolls. I messed up a few times, but now it's coming out looking great. And another thing I would like to add, dolls, is make sure you do it on the outer point of your crease, at the very edge, and your inner crease. Now I'm taking a Wet n Wild pencil in Bleak, and I'm doing my lower lids for a more mod look. Now, dolls, I'm taking my Wet n Wild H2O Proof and Black Noir eyeliner, and dolls, this is my favorite eyeliner. I'm putting this all over my lids. Like I said dolls, before, go thick or go home. Make sure when you do a 1960s look, the eyeliner is always really thick, super thick. So just make sure it's thick enough and sharp enough at the ends, dolls. Take your time, do slow swipes, and take your time doing this, dolls. Do not rush. Now I'm giving myself a little Marilyn Monroe. Now I'm taking my e.l.f. dolls in Natural, and I am just slowly putting little lipstick. It's very matte, dolls. It's e.l.f. You can get this at your local beauty store. I am just putting this all over my lips, just patting it on. When it comes to 1960s, it's all about nude baby doll lips, dolls. So that is the look. And voila, now you are done. And this is how my 1960s look turned out. Now onto hair. Now, dolls, I'm taking my scarf down, and I am starting in sections, dolls. Now I'm brushing it out first. This is the Malaysian unit. I have this in 20 inch. I'm sorry, dolls, 20 inch Malaysian. I got me a new unit. I love it. It's much better than the Peruvian I had, but I love this. I am taking my curling wand, and I'm counting to 30, and I'm curling each pieces of my hair. I'm making sure it's like 1.5 inches of my hair, and I'm just going over and under it, and I am making sure that I tease it really well, dolls. When you do curl your hair, make sure you go over the barrel and not under the barrel, because you don't want beach waves. So make sure you go over the barrel, and try to be more careful, because I was rushing and that kind of looked a little messy. So sorry about that, dolls, but just make sure you're more careful than me, and just start by sections. Start by sections, dolls, and make sure you go over the barrel, and after that, hairspray and tease really well. But just like I said, go over the barrel, dolls, and take your time, and try to make sure you don't make these curls a mess. Now I'm taking my teasing comb, rat tail comb, and I'm just going through all sections of my hair, dolls, and I am teasing it really well. Also, dolls, I've already did the top part, so just when you do tease, make sure you start from the root and just work your way up, dolls, and that is what I'm doing. Looks like a big mess, but trust me, dolls, it is going to turn out beautifully. And I'm just starting by section, teasing from the root, and I'm going all the way to the end. Now I'm spraying my hair with some hairspray. Now, dolls, now that I got it more brushed down, I am taking my teasing brush, and I brush it down smoothly. I'm putting my hair up in a half down, half up ponytail, dolls. I'm making sure that I get some more hairspray and just spray the front. And dolls, I'm taking my teasing brush again and just smoothing that top part in the front, dolls. I want to make sure it looks nice and neat in the front. Now I'm taking a hair tie, and I'm just wrapping this around my hair. Also, dolls, I want to add that I add some extra clip-ins in the top of my hair to give it more fullness. Now here's the part where you get a lot of tease. I am brushing my pony with my teasing brush, and I'm going in a downwards motion, and I'm teasing it really well. So just do that in sections, dolls, and you will get a very big tease. But I'm doing this all in sections, and I am teasing it really good, dolls. Start from the root and then work your way up. Also, like I said, I put an extra extension in my pony, so when it looks full after I'm done, you will see how it looks way more fuller, but that's just me putting an extra clip in my pony. Now I'm taking my curling wand, and I'm just going over the barrel again. Now I'm taking my hairspray, and dolls, I got this from the dollar store, and spraying my whole hair. And then I'm going back again with my teasing brush, and I'm just making sure things look a little bit more neater in the back. But once again, it's very teased. Make sure you don't brush out your tease. But I'm just going over and just, hitting some spots I feel that can be look, more neater. And that's it, dolls. And voila, my 1960s hair. I had really fun doing this, dolls. This is like one of my favorite hairstyles. I love and I enjoy it. Now, dolls, this is my favorite jumpsuit. It is a powder blue velvet tie knot front jumpsuit, dolls. It's called So Not Your Average Jumpsuit. I paired it with some 1970s silver platform, dolls. I got these from Etsy. Also with some gold hoop earrings, dolls. I love this jumpsuit so much. I think they still have it on Fashion Nova. I don't know. I got this 2 years ago. And yeah, dolls, I advise you to wear a good bra with it. And that's it.
Look, my retro vintage 1960s, early 1970s, late 1960s look. I hope you dolls enjoyed it as much as I had fun creating it. Thank you so much, dolls, for just supporting me, being there for me, and subscribing. I love my new subscribers. Thank you so much for just tuning in my videos, and thank you so much for just supporting me on this journey of mine of creating these vintage looks. And dolls, I appreciate you dolls so much. And my new dolls that did subscribe, I love you so much. So dolls, this was a nice video that I created, and I hope you dolls love it, and I will see you dolls again soon. Bye, dolls.